Okay, what's happening guys? This is Bharat Nagpal Frag and today we're going to be unboxing, taking a look at the Xolo Q1000. Now you guys have been requesting me for this review for quite some time, so I'm going to be doing that just for you guys. So this is a special request video. Now the phone is priced at about 14,999 rupees. You can see it says Q-Core, which means it's a quad-core processor. It's the same MediaTek chipset that we've been looking at in various devices. Packaging fairly simple, just like the Xolo design is. You can see a bunch of specs on the back, 8 megapixel camera, 1.2 in the front, 1 GB of RAM, 4 GB of storage, 5-inch display, 4.2 Jelly Bean. But we'll talk about all the specifications once we do reach the box on the inside. Let's quickly cut open the seal. The MRP on the box is 14,999 rupees. The device is available for slightly cheaper in the market. Okay, so the first thing inside the box is the Q1000. I'm going to put that aside for the time being. Really nice. We get a screen protector as well, so I'm going to put that aside as well. What else do we have here? Nice color coordinated accessories inside the box. So you have a USB to micro USB cable. The in-ear style earphones, they seem to be of normal quality, not so great. You have a 2100 milliamp hour battery, which is over here, 3.7 volt, 2100 milliamp hour. It also says BLC 8, so I wonder if this is a copy of a Nokia battery, or if you can actually use a Nokia battery to replace this. You have the Xolo legal warranty information along with a quick start guide inside the box, and you also have a nice looking charger over here. That's everything from the box. Let's take a quick look at the device itself. So let's look at the device real quick. You have a 1.2 megapixel front facing camera along with a bunch of sensors and the earpiece over here. You have a 5-inch display. It is a 720p display. You have the 3 touch capacitive buttons at the bottom, multitasking, home and back. This possibly will also be the menu button. On the bottom left over here is the microphone pinhole. On the right is the power lock and unlock button. On the top is the 3.5mm headphone jack along with a micro USB charging data syncing port. And on the left you have the volume rockers along with another button which is possibly for the camera. I don't know what this button is for because the power lock and unlock button is on the right. So there is something on the left which I am unaware of. There's nothing on the bottom. On the back is the 8 megapixel camera, stands out quite a lot. You have the LED flash, you have the main speakerphone at the bottom of the device over here, and you have a tap to pull out the back cover on the bottom left. Once you do pull out the back cover, you will see the 2 SIM card slots and the micro SD card slot of the device. Let me quickly pop in the battery and put on the back cover, power this on. You can also see it in comparison to the Gionee eLife E3. The E3 is considerably slimmer than the Q1000. It also has 16 GB of memory versus the 4 GB inbuilt on this. So 2 differences over there. Display should also be different, but I think the E3 is out of battery. I'll try powering it on nonetheless. No, the E3 is out of battery, but I can't show you that. Maybe I'll show you that at the end of the video. But you can see at the back, 8 megapixel cameras. In terms of the overall ID, the E3 is smaller and slimmer, and you have the camera also completely flat with the design. So the Xolo is definitely bigger than the E3. It's almost as big as the canvas. The display seems nice at first. This is the OS. Okay, so you have Android 4.2 out of the box. If you pull down from the top, you can see the 2 SIM card slot notifications. So no SIM card detected because we don't have a SIM card in there. But your notification panel, since it's Android 4.2, all your toggles come out on the right side, which is nice. Let me see if I can increase the brightness a little bit. It is on maximum. If I go and take a look at the dialer, we can see very stock looking dialer, no customization. You have a call history, your contacts, everything's over here. So nothing has changed in terms of that. Once I go into messaging again, I should see a very stock style messaging design, as well as a messaging keyboard is very stock. You can of course add smileys, which is nice. You can also add additional things over here. Go back to the keyboard. Stock keyboard, no customizations. You can also capture picture, capture video, record audio, add a contact, pictures, videos, audio, same thing. And a slideshow into that. If I go back to the keyboard, turn it into landscape, should be able to see a wide style keyboard, which is nice. The backlight on the buttons on the bottom is also fairly nice. It's pretty bright actually, so it's worth a mention. You don't have pinch out, but you do have 5 panels. that come out of the box. Maybe you can increase the panels. Hold down on the home button. It doesn't seem like you can increase the panels, so you're stuck with 5 panels. Let's go into all applications and see what we have out of the box. Something called Media 3D is installed over here. You also have a backup and restore application which is preloaded. Zolo Care is preloaded. You have a notebook application. MX Player is preloaded. To-do list is preloaded. So just a bunch of things, not too much. It's not overly loaded with bloatware, so maybe that's why the performance is slightly better than other devices, because you don't have any sort of bloatware on this. Let me connect to Wi-Fi. I'll show you what the internet experience is like. So once you connect to Wi-Fi, you get this sort of bookmark sort of layout over here, which lets you navigate through sites. Let me load up igyan.in. It should load up the website on the browser real quick. For some reason, it keeps saying network connection failed at the bottom, even though it's loading on the top. It continues to say network connection failed. I don't know why that is happening. But you can see that it loads up the website quite nice, and it's fairly fluid actually. And the screen looks really nice. If we talk about the display, it is a 5-inch 1280 by 720p display, so that's good. It is fairly fluid. If you switch to landscape, there is a slow switch from landscape to portrait and portrait to landscape and vice versa. Pinching in, everything is very smooth. In fact, no choppiness. The screen is really nice and responsive. So internet experience seems to be good, at least at the first glance. I also want to play back a video. Let's see if they've preloaded any content. So nothing's loaded on there. Let me just load up iGyan real quick. So that's good. Video playback is good. Viewing angles also seem to be nice. Unfortunately, not as nice as the ones on the E3. So a couple of differences between the E3 and the display is definitely better. I can say that from the first glance. Again, it's still not charged, so I can't really show it to you guys. The display is definitely better. We have 16 GB of storage on this, and it's definitely smaller and slimmer, the Gionee E3. But in terms of the specs, we have more or less the same things. We have a 720p 5-inch display over here, a 1.2 megapixel front-facing camera, an 8 megapixel rear camera, the MediaTek 6589 processor, which is a 1.2 gigahertz quad-core processor, and you do have a 2100 milliamp hour battery pack on the inside. So overall, a nice device from Zolo. Is Lava's premium brand for the market, so it takes on companies like Micromax and Carbon for their smartphone series. So Zolo also comes out with Intel phones more so often, and they also had the first Intel phone available for retail in the market. So again, we'll be back with more information on this device really soon, so stay tuned for that. So if you have any questions or queries, do leave them in the comment section below. Catch us on igyan.in for the full details. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, and also subscribe to us on YouTube, youtube.com/igyan, youtube.com/iGyanTV for iGyan Networks. Thank you guys for watching.